In this video, I will talk about acute myeloid leukemia. So, what is acute myeloid leukemia? Acute means there is a presence of immature cells, okay, and myeloid means myeloid series of cells. So, there will be myeloblast which will be seen in the bone marrow as well as in the blood, okay. So, it's a type of a cancer. And so, what are the risk factors for this acute myeloid leukemia? Is anti-cancer drugs, then viruses can cause this acute myeloid leukemia. The translocations which are important to remember is 821 translocation, 1517 translocation, and 1616 translocation. Then the age of presentation is 50 to 60 years of age. Okay. Then FEB classification, in this, when blast is more than 30 percentage, then it is called acute myeloid leukemia. Now there are various stages. One is M naught, that is minimally differentiated AML. M1 is AML without maturation. Then M2 is AML with maturation. Now this is associated with T821 translocation, and in this chloroma is seen. Chloroma. Okay, so in this chloroma can be seen. Then M3. M3 is acute promyelocytic leukemia. In this translocation is 1517, and OR rods can be seen in this patients. Okay, and this when this OR rods accumulates in the cell, then it is also known as Faggot cells. Right? Then we have M4, which is acute monomyelocytic leukemia, and then we have M5, acute monocytic leukemia. M6 is acute erythroleukemia. M7 is acute megakaryocytic leukemia. Now the things that should be remembered from this is, in M7, okay, this is associated with Down's syndrome. Okay, M5 is associated with gum hyperplasia. Right? So now there are various markers that are used in the patholab. For M1, M2, M3, M4, MPO positive cells are seen. For M5 for stage NSE positive, for M6 PAS positive, and for M7 CD41 61 positive. Okay, so in this way we can come to the diagnosis of the stage, whether it is M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. Now, what are the symptoms with which the patient comes? Okay, so what are the symptoms? Symptoms are, patient will have anemia like symptoms, so there will be pallor, okay, anemia, because the RBC will be decreased because of WBC affected. Okay, there will be infection. If platelet count is affected, then there can be bleeding. Okay, and there can be hepatosplenomegaly. Specific for this disease is chloroma, which is seen in M2 stage, gum hyperplasia, which is seen in M5. Then we can have DIC, which is seen in M3. Okay, so this is M2, M5, M3. Now for this M3 stage, the treatment that can be given is arsenic trioxide, or we can also give a vitamin, that is vitamin A, for this particular disease. This all trans retinoic assay, because this will help in differentiation of this particular M3 cells. What is the pathology behind this is, in this there is a PML RAR gene affected. Okay, so this will cause decreased vitamin A activity. Okay, so because of this, differentiation of the cell will be affected, and the cell will be in M3 stage. Okay, so cell will not be able to mature. Okay, and this will get converted into cancer. So if we give from outside this vitamin A, then this cell will start differentiating, and the cancer cell will be converted into the normal cell. So this is a type of disease where we can use vitamins, okay, to treat the cancer. So this is the cancer that is treated by vitamins. So this is the good part of this M3. Now if we say what is the investigation of choice, then investigation of choice will be bone marrow examination, and after that we need to do immunotyping, okay, by flow cytometry. So this is investigation of choice. Then we can also do cytogenetics, but this will be enough for the diagnosis. And in the blood smear you can see this immature myeloblast in the blood. Okay, so blood picture will look like this.